dear friends, welcome back again. We are so happy you popped over again to see what we are up to today. Of course, for everyone who is new here, welcome. We are Janny and Dyanne, and we hope you enjoy what you see. And if you do, of course, we hope you take a little bit of inspiration with you. For everyone who is here and is not subscribed to our channel, we hope you will click the red subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and tick the bell so you will be notified every time we upload new DIYs. Like we always say, enough talking, let's jump in today's inspiration.
Hey, Diane here, who's ready for a new DIY with Jenga blocks. Here are the blocks that we use. These packages by Jenny and I online for just €3, and then you get 45 of these pieces. This is one. This one is 2 centimeter, or was it 1 centimeter wide and 5 centimeters long. So not that big, but not that small either. And today I'm going to build something for the 4th of July. And yeah, it will be some sort of scenery with a big star in the back. I'm still doubting how I'm going to make that star. And some sort of, yeah, tray display. I have no idea how I'm going to explain it. In the front, where you can put greenery in or something else that is festive. Totally up to you. Are you ready? Let's go. And I think I'll start off with the star first. Okay, for this part, I'm going to turn my crafting mat upside down. This is my bed part, my painting side. But there is something really cool. This here, this measurement angle thing here. I hope you can still see it through all the paint. But we're going to use these two outer lines. So this one here and this one here to create a star. And therefore we just place this here in the corner. Let them touch each other on the side edge here, and let these flat sides lay down just as wide as the two outer lines are. And then you can make a star if you make multiple of those. Now, if you're wondering how are we going to set this with the glue, I have a solution for that. I just lay this down here because I also have a glue gun. And we're going to use a tiny drop here on the top of these blocks for, you know, some support, some quick support. And when the support is done, then I'm going to take a small brush. Oh, do I have them here? Yes. These are different brushes that I just put in one bag. Let me search for a good one. I think this... Yeah, can you even see it here? It's better to see it here probably, or here. Is there something dark here? A really tiny one with a round tip. We're going to use that for the glue. I have some wood glue here. Patex. That stuff we also buy from the Action. And yeah, I'm just going to pour some glue upon the tip of this tiny brush. And then just carefully do it up here and there. Or we can just give it a try. I think I'm first going to give it a try to add glue on one side of these and then quickly put them together. But first we have to wait until this thing is pretty hot. It says it's done. This thing, by the way, is from the Lidl, and it comes with a built-in accu, and you can just, or battery, sorry, and you can just charge it here via USB-C. I'm using this for quite a long time, I think about 2 years or something, and you have to buy specific glue sticks. This is not a ad or deal or anything, just what I like to work with. These tiny glue sticks, now and then they have them for sale, or but you can also always buy them in our country online. Look how cute and tiny they are. The standard diameter isn't suitable for this glue gun here. And I know when it's done, when it starts to drip here, I think that's almost time right now. Yeah, it's starting to come out. Okay, fingers crossed, here we go. Okay, so I have a big piece of glue popping out. Let me see which is the best way. I think I'm picking up this one. Quickly add a bunch of glue. And now we need to work quick by putting these two together. Now I have to hold it, and I hope this works well. That should be so cool if it worked out. I never, by the way, discovered that angle part here in this corner before. Oh, yay. Look how nice. Carefully going to lay it down because I'm going to do some more. So just repeat. I'll lay this one here. Add some glue here on this side of the block. Hold them both. Let this one just slide in there. Now we have to hold for a few seconds until the glue is completely dry, hard, and then we can remove everything. Oh, it starts to drip. Go over here, otherwise there will be glue on the table, and we don't want to have that. Should it be ready, I think? Put this one aside. Ooh, yeah, we have to be careful. I think it will let go if we don't watch out. And I hope that you can see what I'm doing here. Then we can start making the rest. But for now, still some more blocks to go. Okay, I made 5 of those pieces. Quickly, ooh. Spiderweb somehow. Turn this thing back over so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Carefully put these in place. And now I should be able to make a nice star out of this. Let's see how that will work out. Think about this way. Not completely. Still has to work though. I think that should be it. That is really vulnerable, so warn you for that. Use good wood glue before you're going to do this. Slightly make a little bit better. Just moving it a little bit back and forth. I think this should be it. However, I'm not completely happy with how it looks. Oh, yeah. Okay. A star. How are we going to put this together? I think that's simple. Just use the glue gun again. Put small dots of glue, and then we're going to grab our brush and the wood glue. So carefully. Doesn't have to be a big dot. A small dot is enough. And then we'll simply use this for the back part. Because this will be the messy side. You don't want to see this side. Oh, I shouldn't be gluing those. I already did that. Well, we can just do that for some extra security then. Okay, now let these tiny tips of glue dry. We can turn this thing off now. I always have one big dripper on my glue gun. And now there are spiderwebs everywhere. Okay. I let these things dry. Then I'm going to remove the spiderwebs. Oh, I think they're almost dry because the spiderwebs come off pretty easily. And then I'm going to grab my brush and start making the whole star complete by just gluing the edges together. Okay, now I think most of the glue is dry. Oh, I see it starts to move, you know, here it starts to move like one big thing. That is a good thing. I think I'm going to turn it over. Do this carefully. Don't want to ruin your star. Very carefully. Gently lie down. Good. That was where I was scared for. There. Now you can work a lot neater. I'm going to take a piece of cardboard and I will put some glue upon it. Oh, this side is better, I think. However, if it don't want it to turn blue, don't know if that will happen, but it might. There we go. This thing is almost empty, so I put it upside down in my storage. And hopefully it will stay. Yeah. Now we grab our brush. And this is some sort of palette that painters will be using. At least I imagine. Just layer your brush up with a lot of glue. And then you just go in there as some sort of, yeah, in Dutch we say prots it in there. Some sort of stuff it. That's another Dutch word for the day for you today. Protsen. It's not a really neat word to say. Okay. I'm going to do the rest. It might start dripping down, so that's why I'm turn this thing over. Just dab, put everything in the edges, and then we let the star dry. And then we have our nice side and the other side, which is facing the green. Right now, the green side of the crafting mat, that is the bad side where the glue dots are visible, and I think also big drippers, but not a big deal for us because we are working on the neat side. Anyway, you can always use, by the way, a file or something to get rid of those, how shall I say it, big drippers. Oh, I can also just start gluing here. It just dries up transparent, that wood glue, so that's not a big deal. Just apply how much you want. I'm the type that says better safe than sorry. So I will stuff it up with all the glue that I can take place in there. Here's some more. It's also a weak point, I think. I think this is the weakest point of the whole star. Just do it on both sides to be sure. I'm going to continue for a little bit more layers of glue and make sure that you let it dry well. You can always seal it off with some glue on top, like here and like so. Well, then let it dry for about half an hour, and then we're ready with the star. Yeah, not the paint job, but the star is done. Star is drying. Time to make the basket. I think that's what I wanted to say. Now, let's see. Carefully take out the star. Compared to the star, how big do we want the basket to be? I think this long. Or is that too long? No, I think that's fine. Okay, so 5. And then I think here will be 2. And then 5 again. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Gluing time. Personally, I like to, let me see, how high do I want to have it? I think 3 looks nice. Yeah, 3 by 5, and then 2 here, and then 5 again on the back. What I want to say is that when I'm starting to glue, I like to do it this way. Now I'm going to smuggle a little bit because I still have a big dot of glue with a brush that I used for the star. So let me take that one back in. Normally I just pour the glue straight from the pot. Now I'm just applying it with a brush. Doesn't make a difference, but by doing this I hope not to spill any kind of glue today. I always turn them back upside and leave the first or the last ones in a row laying down flat, because I don't have to glue those, but only these here. And these thing still sticks quite well. Then I'm going to let the glue dry for a couple of minutes. And personally, I think that it then, yeah, sticks better together, but I don't know if it's true. but I just have that feeling. So I'll do that, and then we just start applying everything. And today it's warm enough, I think, so half an hour of drying time should be enough for these blocks. There we are. A little bit more in the edge. Half an hour should be enough, and then we're going to stack them. For the ones who are new here, I want to show you a trick. Just take 2 loose blocks and put a lot of pressure on the ends, and then place them here in between, you know, so that this line is centered, and then you can just squeeze everything together like a solid thing, and then we lace to the rest so it can dry. I'm going to make exactly the same one again, and also 2 parts that have these size for the side parts. Was a lot of gluing and an empty glue bottle, but I have a new one, so ready to go. Now I'm taking a look at this. Oh, I should have glued these two. Haha, forgot that. Well, we can do that while we're talking, can't we? Now I'm starting to looking at this. I think that the back part of the basket should be higher than the front part, but I want to know how that looks, so I want to put everything together. Therefore we have to wait quite a couple of moments until this is dry. I'm just going to cheat by gluing them on here instantly, because these things here are dry. There we are. Just divide a little bit more with the brush, but you can also just wipe both of the glued parts against each other. That will help divide the glue as well. There we go. And the other one. Now, just going to line everything out. That always looks a little bit neater, and push everything together firmly. There we go. What I wanted to say is when I put this one up, and carefully do the same thing with these as well. No, not dry yet, I think. Not bad. I think that the back part here, this part here, should be higher. I wanted to know how that looks if I'm doing it one higher up in the air. I think that looks cool. What we can also do is make an edge here around. Nah, I don't like that. No, I think I'm just, or put these up here like some sort of pyramid idea. That should look cool too. And then I hope that is drier now. Yeah, I can shake it. Look, and then put this one up here. Well, of course, it needs to be glued down, but you get the idea, I think. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I think I'm going to do it that way. So, a little bit more gluing then. See you soon. frame is done. I think it looks super nice with the kind of raised level here. But of course, this DIY also needs a bottom part, so I'm going to grab another pack of Jenga blocks because this was almost, or a little bit more than one pack. I didn't count. Let's make the bottom part now. Just glue everything at once. Now it is time to wait because I added a lot of glue again with a brush because I want to divide it as good as possible. I just think it is time to wait for an hour or something. And yeah, in the meantime, I can clean this up a little bit because you saw the empty glue bottle dropping down. I have way too much. Yeah, you can't see it, but there's trash over there. Well, brushes we need, but not in this stadium. I'm tidying it up a little bit, and you grab another cup of tea maybe, or coffee, or whatever you like to drink. Be back soon. Okay, it is time to paint. The whole bottom of the basket is done, and also the star. Wait, yeah, this way. The star is done too. I'm going to paint everything white first, and later on I'm going to add some details. For the white paint, I'll just use, let me open up the lid, normal white paint from the construction market. Now, only have to find myself 2 brushes, one for the basket and the other one is for the star. Therefore, I need a smaller one, or maybe I'll grab a little smaller one here. This one's, I think, a little bit too big, so I'll be using this one. And then it's painting time. Drawing time, and then I want to add, therefore I use 3 of these, therefore I want to add blue and red paint so we can get a patriotic design for this DIY. Really love how cute this star turned out. Gotta show it right to you this way. Never thought I would manage, but I actually never reminded myself that there was some angle calculator here in my crafting mat. Dripper here. I'm going to wait till this part of the stars dry because I need to do the outer part and also the back part. But the inner part and this side part are done. Now I only need this side, so I'm going to turn it over when it's done. And then I think it's time to give this some more color than just white. Okay, it is painting time for the red and the white, the blue color, and therefore I want to paint as neat as possible. So yeah, I'm wondering what kind of color I should take for which position. I think I just do it this way. I have some painting tape that I'm going to use on the middle section. So just place it in one smooth line on the middle brick block, and I'm going to paint with the 2 other colors on the back and on the top. Press it slightly upon the wood so there won't be any color peeping through. Oops. Should do it this way then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should do. I also have a piece of old cardboard that I will be using for the blue paint that I have here. I also have some red paint, and I think I'll first start off with blue. So grab myself a brush And now we can start painting away. You could just use 2 of these for the whole job. I made a big mistake. I painted the wrong section blue. I should have painted this one, but I painted the top section. I'm going to paint everything to make sure that there won't be a difference in any color. But yeah, this wasn't supposed to be happening. Oh, I feel so dumb right now. Can't even remember in which lane I gotta keep while painting. Okay, I'll let this dry. And then I hope that the red is strong enough to cover the blue color. Let me just do this edge just for the safety. Okay, well, in the meantime, I'm going to do the same steps, but then with the red paint. Fingers crossed that you won't see it. Better safe than sorry. I'm going to just tape off the inside edges too, just to be sure that there won't be any paint coming in here, because I don't want that to happen. Just cover up the inside part. And the trickiest thing is to do the corners. Okay, now I'm going to grab a brush again. Okay, try to press it as good as I could on the inside parts. I'm going to do the rest of the edge in red, not blue, just red. Well, so far so good. The tape worked for the inside part. This still has to dry, but I have a good hope that on this side, oh, there's a slightly white pickle here. I have good hopes that everything will turn out great. I'm very curious what's going to happen if I'm going to remove the tape. Shall I try a slight part? Just a tiny little bit. Yep, that's going to work. Good. I like a really nice strong line. Wait until the blue is done, and then I'm going to redo the same spot with the red one, the right color that we're going to use. Okay, the moment of truth. I redid this part. Now everything has the right color, and I'm quickly going to remove the tape. Hope that everything looks as good as I thought it would look. You can see it better than I can. Okay, well, now we have a patriotic colors on our DIY. And I'm going to wash my hands because they also have patriotic colors. The basket is done. I fixed the colors. I think it looks really nice. Now it is time to attach the star here upon this thing. Therefore, I have my glue gun at the ready. I also have some extra wood glue. I don't know if only the glue gun is enough or that we need extra, throwing capacity from the wood glue. Therefore, I will take a brush again. First, let me see how it ends up with this. I think I'm just going to glue these edges here because they touch the wood over there. At precise, yeah, you can't see because these parts are painted, but here are 2 lines in between 2 blocks and they precisely touch there. So actually I know where to glue, then I should be able to just apply some wood glue over here. I think the wood glue weight is much better than for such a heavy object than using only the glue gun. So we'll see how this turns out. Just add some extra over here, just to be sure. Okay, now carefully let it rest into the right place. Now first, I think this looks awesome. First going to turn this thing off. Let this set in for I think half an hour. Maybe a little bit longer. Oh, it starts dripping. Oh, and also glued it the wrong way. Whoops! This is the back part. My fault. Yeah, let me carefully move this thing around. Good. I think this is it. Super nice. I think it looks really cute. And I think it's also strong. I'm going to grab a brush or a piece of tissue paper. Just wipe away any glue that might drip here. Just have to watch and see what's going to happen. Okay, time to finish the DIY off. I have these really cute wooden letters forming USA. And I want to attach them not with glue, but with these things. These are glue pads. You can also use them to hang up posters or anything like that. And I think they will also work fine on these. You got to warm it up between your hands, so that's what I already did. Just rolling it back and forth. And now I'm going to put the letters with the backwards part up. And I'll start with the S, because I want to start with the center. And just rolling as some sort of sausage. That will hopefully be small enough to hide behind the wood. Doesn't have to be completely supporting the letter, but at least a certain part. And then just put it here in the center. And we continue with the U and the A, just the same way. And if you're wondering why I'm rolling, that helps keeping the thing warm. So just two tiny sausages here. Maybe we start, no, that won't go well. Try to do even parts, but that's harder than it looks. Here, oh, they're really sticky right now. They stick everywhere, including to my fingers. But it's really, you can see it, it's solid as a rock. Okay, now one big sausage to go. Especially easy to form behind organic shaped objects. There we are, I think. USA. And here you see how the DIY of today turned out. Really love how the star combines together with the greenery that I put inside the basket, that you can fill it with any kind of things that you like. Let us know in the comment section what you think about this creation of the day.